Hi Pratik, it's nice to have you here. How have you been? And can you please introduce yourself in a few sentences for our audience?
Yeah, yeah. Hello, Akshet. I am Pratik Chouragadey, and I am from Gwalior. Uh, Currently pursuing BTech from Madhav Institute of Technology and Science, Gwalior. And I belongs to Balaghat, which is a district of MP. So I am in currently third year. My branch is IoT. Uh, so I'm currently and working in IoT. So my projects are industrial health monitoring robot, which I have made, and for IEEE section competition. So that's it. And okay, that much is better.
That's great, that's great. So can you please tell me how did you begin your journey from your maybe childhood or just go a few years back when you got into IoT or let's say robotics?
Yeah, before 2 years, I was in 12th, and after that, I've cracked JMINS, and after that, I began my journey in MITS. So in MITS, I just entered and got get into in the IoT branch. So I didn't have any knowledge related to IoT. So that is a that it is a good मतलब मुझे पता नहीं actually. So after that. I just get into the IoT. Firstly, I've learned about Arduino, then ESP. So after that, there is an expo competition in our college. Uh, so we have started preparing for that. Generally, we make small projects using Arduino or ESP, basically simple small projects, skill based projects. So after that, we have made a major project and also participated in IEEE competition. So that is the main point from where I have started in IoT, basically. After that, uh, I have built my project in approx 2 or 3 months. So that is a much more time for me to contribute in the project. And after that, just I have started learning ESP more in more. So I didn't have any knowledge about ESP32 in second year. So it is a big deal for me to contribute in ESP32 in my project. After that, I just started. Uh, I have divided my projects in different parts, so it must be better for me. That was better for me. So firstly, I have built an controlling robot, which uh, which can be controlled wirelessly through any from anywhere in the world. So this is a much better option because nowadays IoT is growing. So that's I have started doing this, and after that I have made my second task, performed my second task, which was controlling its through an MQTT protocol. That was so.
Let's
And I have.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but before we get into
Yeah.
the details of the project, can you for those who don't know about ESP32, can you tell us in short what it is?
Yeah, it's a small microcontroller chip, which is majorly used in industries, and now using in industries. So it has a multiple input output pins, and digital and analog input output pins, which is used for controlling the anything electrical devices, which can be controlled through ESP32. We can program it through C++ and Python, and where through Arduino IDE and PyCharm or any Python compiler. So basically, this is the ESP32. It's a small microcontroller which run on small voltage, the voltage 3.3 volt. I think.
Okay. And what motivated you for this project? How did you get this idea?
So basically, I have means after that uh, mainly the just gas leakage in caused in industries and in mines. The workers uh, did not get proper oxygen, So I have made this project for that underground mines and for industries. So my project detects the oxygen level, also detects the carbon dioxide level. So it can warn us people's majorly working in industries or mines. So they can get an alert from using that project. So I have got an idea from that.
Do you have a title for
And
your project?
no, I have not that much. Just I have researched small in a small scale, and I'm done with project only.
Okay. So what did you use to learn about those skills? How did you gain the skills? Resources, any that you used?
Yeah, I have used many resources that was available in GitHub. That means that a channel. So that GitHub channel. So from GitHub repository, I have got an idea of ESP32, ESP32S, that is called a scam module, which is used for live streaming or capturing the photographs and video streamings. So I have taken the resources from GitHub and some major resources from. I have created Arduino code and ESP code, and resources generally that was GitHub mainly.
Okay.
That in a GitHub there are major uh, s- solutions are given.
So what is the novelty aspect of your project? What is unique about it?
Yeah, it is a unique. That means I have implemented the wireless radar system using an ultrasonic sensor and servo motor, so which gives an angle also, and wireless radar system generally basically wireless radar system it is, and which can detect object in its length, particularly 1 meter is a range its range, and it also gives a distance. And my I have used an MQ135 sensor which detects some majorly harmful gases which is harmful for people like alcohol, NH3, ammonia, and carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. And I have also used MQ05 sensor which is used for detecting the burning gases like methane and uh, CNG and all different gases. So all it can detect multiple gases, burning gases. And I have also implemented the wireless video streaming. So the controller can monitor the industrial health on also and capture the photographs where the gas is leakaging. So that is the my major.
Okay. That's wonderful. So correct me if I'm wrong. You have a mobile robot. I think it's a four-wheel drive mobile robot,
Yeah,
and it streams data from the sensors and also video streams the live footage
yeah.
to where? How is it controlled?
It was controlled by the phone, it has a unique IP address which was created by a. I have implemented just in locally, not. I have bypassed the link. So if I bypass the link, so it can be controlled through our internet from anywhere. So I have basically controlled it through a Wi-Fi local server, which was created on Python, and ESP32 has its ESP32 as CAM module has its local server, different local server, which when we connect, it will connect to my internet, my Wi-Fi, and stream its data in a IP address, so we can access it through any Chrome browser or any other browsers.
Okay, so it is essential to be on the same network currently.
Yeah, 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 yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how will you make it accessible from anywhere in the world? What are the steps involved? What's the future work for that?
I can bypass my link, no, my bypass my ports, which was 1880 for HTTP. So I can bypass it through a different brokers like a page kite. We can use a page kite for bypassing the link. So it can be controlled over the world from
Okay,
anywhere in the world.
perfect. So I believe you have a few pictures for us to see, and you could maybe
Yeah,
share your screen and keep talking about what we are seeing so that the people who are just listening to it can make sense of what you're showing.
yeah, okay. I'm sharing a screen. So I think picture is visible. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. That's my project, which has four microcontrollers, two basically Arduino, and one is ESP32S, which is also called as ESP CAM module, and one is ESP32, which is more work, more, which is controlling the whole part of my device. So there are two MQ135 and MQ sensors, which are using for detection of gas. I have also used noise sensor, which detects the noise, and temperature and humidity sensor, so which used for detecting the temperature and humidity of that industries or underground mines. And this is a wireless radar system, which is detect the angles and also detects the at which angle the object distance. So
Okay.
this is a controlling for robot, and this is a implemented picture.
Okay. So we see a live stream of you controlling
Yeah,
the bot.
yeah, I'm controlling that live stream data.
Okay. So can you just explain why you're also using an Arduino Uno, I think, with your
Yeah,
ESP32?
yeah. There are many. Means there are many motors and gear motors, four gear motors. For both gear motors, I have implemented a L29 driver, which cannot directly controlled by Arduino or ESP. So I have to implement. I have to use an motor driver, that is L298 driver. Uh, so they are basically many small scale devices. So I have to use different controllers. That's why.
Perfect. Okay.
And
That's
all these are internally connected through M2M machine protocol, accuracy communication protocol, through a ESP32, main ESP32.
okay. And I see that the chassis you have used is not a ready-made chassis. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Did you make it yourself? What material did you use?
yeah. Basically, there are word structure, and I have used few screws for attaching the first floor and ground floor of robot. And normally are there's jumper wires. I have not implemented any PCB design or any other.
Okay, that's great. So can you tell an estimated cost involved in building the entire project?
Yeah, it's approx 8,000 to 9,000, because the ESP32, ESP32S, and different for power supplying. I have used a BMS module and EP module for charging that cells. So estimate cost is approx 9,000.
So 9,000 rupees,
Yeah,
which
9,000
is probably
rupees.
around 100 to $120, I think.
Yeah,
That's that's amazing. So how did you decide that this is the design of the bot? What were your, logic behind this?
yeah. So I means uh, if there I have decided means ki, there will be an sensor. I have used five sensors, four to five sensor. So I have designed it like that all the sensors will be on a top floor, and which did not cause any means while running the robot, the dust particles will go through an MQ135 sensor, so its values will be incorrect. That's why I have all the one floor which is above to the ground, so all the sensors will work properly. That means on running the robot, the data
Okay,
will be available.
okay.
The
And
garbage value will not.
so how do you power this robot? What do you use for that?
Uh, So I have used a lithium ion battery, approx 5 lithium ion battery used for providing a power to this project.
Okay. And was this an individual project or did you have a team?
Yeah, I have a team of three members, which is my colleagues in my college. So they also helped me to building that project. It's a very big project for me. So it's
Okay.
my team. I have my team.
So what was your contribution? What did they do? How was the task split involved?
So firstly, I have created a ground floor which is controlling through a Bluetooth module. So firstly, I have controlled it through a Bluetooth BT module. So it can run or through a Bluetooth module. After that, I have implemented Wi-Fi. So my contribution is for building up pure hardware and coding the Arduino and ESP on ESP32S module. So my contribution in this project is for making the architecture of this project and using which module will be used for different tasks and basic structure, how connecting the wires, how the Arduino and ESP32 can communicate with each other and shares the data. So basically, I have done the with IoT, and my friend and colleagues has created an Python server for sharing and visibly the data to
Okay.
a UI, Python UI.
Did you mention that you've used MQTT protocol in this project?
Yeah, I have used MQTT protocol, but I have not mentioned here.
Okay.
So
What's
yeah,
the role of MQTT here? What's happening?
uh, MQTT protocol means giving the internet connectivity to the local server modules. Yeah, uh, local which is implemented in local Wi-Fi. So if I use the MQTT protocol, it can be controlled and monitor different sensors value throughout the internet. MQTT means basically protocol which is used for publishing and subscribe model, and I have used one broker also, that is HiveMQ broker, which is
Okay.
freely available, so we can connect with this.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. And did you have any mentors or any teachers who helped you?
Yeah, I have one faculty, which is my HOD, Mr. Dr. Praveen Bansal, which helped me go through power management problems. So major problems I have faced in these projects like power management. So basically, he helped me related
That's
to
good.
this.
Would you would you advise people to have mentors? Because mostly what I've observed is people work on personal projects. They don't tell anyone. They don't involve people in their project. They don't reach out to their teachers. So what's your recommendation?
Yeah, having a mentor is a good thing because under the guidance we can go. We have a non- we can do by us only, but having a proper guidance, so it will make a better option, and we cannot leave that project in half if not working. So because of mentor, we can complete a project without any interruption or any other.
Okay, I understand. And what were the major challenges involved in this project, or what was the most difficult task, and how did you solve it?
Basically, one of the major challenges power management because there are four controllers and I have to control four gear motors. So power management is a major issue. So after that, I think 15 to 20 days I have used it for making a power management system. So the cells is not working properly sometimes, and sometimes it not charged properly because of local chargers. So I have used different I have make a solution of this, that I have used TP module for that, so that can charge cells properly, and I have to use BMS for a power management system because when while running with the robot, the sensors power get lowered, and it's on a battery get loads, so all the powers is used by the gear motors. So the ESP32 module is not working properly, so it disconnects to the server. So that is the major problems.
Okay. And how did you exactly solve this? Did you take advice from your mentors, or what? Did you read any papers or watched any videos on YouTube, or what did you do?
I have go through with a one research paper which was in IoT. That was I think and I cannot recall it author name, so
No
I am
problem.
not having in mind. So I have go through the research paper and asked my mentor for of this solution. So basically, the mentor helps me, my senior faculty, that is Praveen Bansal sir. So he has helped me go throughout these problems.
Okay. And what do you plan to do next with this project? What's the future goal?
Yeah, I have decided कि after that I will control it through a internet wirelessly. So I will implement the port bypassing, and I will replace this microcontrollers through a Raspberry Pi, so it can more easable to control and monitor all these things.
Okay.
So there are basically four controllers. Yeah.
Great. Do you want to share any other few small projects on a smaller scale that you started when you were just, starting to learn about IoT or this concepts?
Yeah, I have made an smart uh, health monitoring system, which is used by ECG sensor and ESP32, and which monitors the ECG signals of a patient and send it to a cloud server, and we can that the doctor can monitor the patient health through internet. So it is my small project, and I have made many small projects which can controlling the lights of our home through our smart home. So through our voice, which is implemented through Arduino and Bluetooth modules.
And how did you learn how to do all of this?
Yeah, through means I have taken an idea that I can control. I should control the lights of my home through my voice. So I have searched about this and get a research paper and also get a GitHub link. So I have taken that idea from that.
Okay. That's great. That is proactiveness. And do you have any advice that you would give to somebody who's just starting out, don't know where to begin, don't know how to make this project? How do they start?
Yeah. So basically, firstly, go through IoT and small controllers. That is, first is Arduino. Arduino. If you know about Arduino, then go to the and Node MCU module, that is ESP8266 module, and after that ESP32, and after Raspberry Pi. So basically, learn it from Arduino to the ESP32. It is the major best option for you.
Okay. And is YouTube the best resource, or do you recommend GitHub as well?
Yeah, basically, I have learned from the research papers because a research paper gives more idea about that thesis and journals. So, basically, journals is the best option for learning both and IoT. There are many comparison of Arduino microcontrollers, ESP32 microcontrollers. So, from journals, we can get more idea about that and implemented architectures we can get from the research reports and journals.
Okay,
So
that's great. And what I've also observed is some of the people who start working on projects, either a personal project or a team project, in the middle, when they face a lot of challenges, some people give up and some people feel like giving up. So, did you face any such similar instances? And if yes, how did you overcome them?
while building my project, I have faces such problems like I have purchased different camera module, that is OV760. So that is not working properly and not capturing the video. So I have just dropped that idea live streaming a video. So फिर after that I have researched, search in many things from YouTube and GitHub links. so and journals papers. So I have got an idea of ESP32s. So do not give up in the project. Let's search, research, and in the journals in ESP32 journals and the papers. So you can go through this and you can get an idea about that the problem solution.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So I think we can conclude your project journey here. And thank you for sharing it in such a great detail and for your advices for our audience. So just to wind up, what's next for you academically or career wise? What do you plan to do? What's your future look like?
Yeah, I am uh, doing doing a preparation of exams, competitive exams for mastering in data science and AI. So I will go in data science. I have learned about many things in IoT. I will go through in data science and AI and as IoT and
Okay.
robotics and all.
So you want to go for a master's course in India or abroad?
And abroad and India both I can go to.
Okay, you'll try for both of them.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you very much. I wish you the best and I expect you to just share your links to I think there's a YouTube video of your project
yeah.
in action and the resources that you used. If you have an open source, is this project open source, by the way? Do you have access to the code?
Uh, No, I have not access of a code. I have not given any access of a code. So, I will create a GitHub link so
Okay,
overall can
that's fine.
overall.
So we will be putting all the resources, your project links, and any other relevant links in the description of this post or the description of this video or this podcast. So thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure having you.
Yeah, thank you, Akshat.
You're welcome.